Hey, hey, how's it going? First live weekly drum session going on now. So, yeah, we'll see how long this lasts. This is the first time I'm doing this, but basically, I'm gonna just share about some recent releases, play through some of these recent releases, and answer any questions, talk about the process, all that kind of thing. So, yeah, excited to dive in. I've got 3 songs. We'll see if we get to all of them to share. Um, and then yeah, I'll break down each one, play through them, answer any questions, and go from there. So yeah, looks like we got somebody watching, which is cool. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so 3 songs. First song is called Sunshine, and it's by Brian Wetzel. Well, it's his project, and his project is called Wood Cathedrals, and um, yeah, he just released his first song a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago. It's called Sunshine, and yeah, that was a song that I uh, recorded drums on, and just recorded the full track here in this room. And yeah, it was really special song. Really enjoyed working on it. Brian's a great guy, and yeah, his wife Lana sang backup vocals, and I'm gonna share a link to the song in the chat. Matt Osborne played guitars, electric and some acoustic, and Brian played some acoustic guitars for the song, vocals. Matt also sang backup vocals. I track drums and percussion, and um, uh, Matt McClure tracked upright bass, and I believe that's everybody. But yeah, there's a track right there. It's called "Sunshine" by Wood Cathedrals, and yeah, I'm gonna play through the song. Um, Real quick. Um, yeah, on the drums. And all right, we're gonna see. How do I share my screen? Let's see how we do this. Learning on the fly. Well, I'll figure that out next time. But yeah, let me pull up the song. So there's actually like a lot happening percussion wise. I'm just gonna be playing the drum kit, the main drum kit part. But there are some percussion parts, and some brushes. There's actually 2 full drum kit takes on it. There's a brush like take, snare and hi-hat that goes throughout the song, and then there's like a take of drumsticks playing kick and snare, and then there's a lot of percussion happening. So I'm going to play the song, and yeah, you can hear it. I'm going to set up a good snare for this track. It's pretty low snare, so.
Your bright smile light up the sky. When you climb up the hill, darling, what a thrill. Take the light, paint the sky. I'll be right here. Good day, sunshine.
Yeah, so that's the track in its entirety, and yeah, really cool song. I love how it turned out. It's available on streaming. Also, by the way, if you have a track that you want drums on during the stream, you can actually send it to me on my website. I'll share a link of where you can go in the chat. Yeah, I just shared a link in the chat. And yeah, you can send me your song, and I can theoretically, if you give me everything I need to track the BPM, sample rate, and if you want me to track it live during this hour, I can give it a shot. So, yeah. But yeah, that's the song "Sunshine" by Wood Cathedrals, and yeah, it's like full drum kit take, brushes take, percussion, and I'm gonna play along to the song. So I've got everything set up real quick. Just changed out the snare. And we're going to see how this goes. This will be a fun test. So backstory, kind of behind this whole process. We've had really bad internet for the past like 4 years, so I haven't been able to do live sessions before until like a couple months ago, and finally got fiber internet, so I can now stream high quality audio for my studio. So yeah, I hopefully have the track gain matched pretty well with my current drums. This is a pretty similar setup to what I used on the recording. This is a different snare that I really like. It's a really deep, actually, tom that's been modded into a snare drum. So I think it's a similar vibe to what I did on the track. But yeah, I'll be playing along to the song. Here we go.
Good morning, sunshine. I've been waiting to find your bright smile light up the sky. When you climb up the hill, darling, what a thrill. Take the light, paint the sky. I'll be right here. Good day, sunshine. All the blooms lift their eyes. Enjoy the warmth of your light. When you sing your song, darling, I'll sing along. We'll take the light and paint the sky, and I'll be right here. Good night, sunshine. Golden fire fills the sky.
All right, that was Sunshine by Wood Cathedrals. And yeah, really, really fun track. It's not like a crazy, busy, drummy song, but I tend to love those songs. It's yeah, pretty simple on the drum kit, and yeah, um, the actual drum kit part was even simpler than I played live just now. Um, if you're a little confused as far as like what you're actually hearing, you're hearing the final master of the song without the drums, without the drum kit. Um, and so I'm playing along to live to the track. There are times where there's a little bit of latency between recorded audio and what's in my recording software. So yeah, we're working out the kinks, figuring it out. If it sounds a little weird or warbly or something, that'll be something that I can work on for next time. So that's the drums I just recorded. I'm playing hi-hat and snare just to kind of emulate all the layers in there. On the actual recording, never mind, I did play hi-hat, just super simple. Because then I had brushes. So let's see. So you can hear all the layers in there of the original take. I've got them soloed out in here. But yeah, that's Sunshine by Wood Cathedrals. Brian actually recorded he recorded ambient noise in his yard in the morning and in the evening. And it's actually, you can hear it in the beginning of the song, and at the end of the song, as the song fades out, you can hear the ambient noise. It might be a little bit hard to hear in that live performance of it. Hopefully y'all can hear when I solo tracks, but working out the kinks, figuring it out. Yeah, those birds, that's from Brian's yard. And then you can hear at the end, it kind of fades into ambient noise. Yeah, so I thought that was a really cool addition to the track. Things kind of fade out instrumentally in that outro. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. So that's the first song we're going to be talking about. We're 22 minutes in. Thanks, viewer. I see you. Feel free to ask questions if you want to hear about the production process, anything like that I'm not touching on. That was recorded here, mixed and mastered here with Wood Cathedrals. I tracked some drums on it as well. I just played through it. So we're going to move on to song two. Song two. Yeah. we are going to look at the song Good Old Days by my lovely wife, the great Lane Marie. I'm going to drop that song in the chat as well. This song just came out a little bit more recently, 3 weeks ago. So Sunshine, the first song, came out October 1st, and then Good Old Days came out 3 weeks ago. Yeah, let me drop this song in the chat. Yeah, if you guys use Spotify, great. Not a huge fan of the company, but you know, I still use them, so it is what it is. Sweet. All right, here we go. Song number 2, Good Old Days. This is a song, again, recorded and produced here at the house. This was a labor of love. It started very electronic with every intention of it staying that way. And then we kind of thought about it and we were like, man, none of your other songs are electronic. It was like synth stuff that I put together, drums and Lane's vocals. And it sounded pretty cool, but we were like, we wanted to have a little bit more of an organic sound to it, include some of the amazing musicians that we have the joy to work with. So we pulled in Owen Lang on bass, did a great job. Again, Matt Osborne on acoustic guitar, killed it. Brought a whole new flavor to the song. And then Justin Patton, longtime collaborator, plays with us live a lot, and great guitar player. Use him on a lot of Lane stuff. Came in and tracked some electric guitar. So, yeah, we kept some of the synth stuff. Obviously, Lane's on vocals, and she did some like piano synth stuff. Owen on bass, Matt on acoustic, and Justin Patton on guitar. Yeah. So I'm gonna get this floor tom mic at a more effective position, and then I'm gonna play through this track. The song has a lot of like interesting effects on the drums. It also has a pretty big fat snare on it. Not exactly the setup I have right now, but similar. I usually tend to keep my drum setup pretty similar, and then I'll change out snares, cymbals, tuning, muffling, and just depending on the vibe of the song. So, yeah, it's a similar-ish vibe. I just realized I never really like sound checked. Cool. Levels are looking pretty good. Sweet. Yeah, I've done a lot of different things for muffling on drums, and I just find these tea towels with these little clips are a great option because you're not getting sticky stuff on your drums. You can always get it off. I find tape either doesn't, like, it loses its stick and it comes off, or the corners pull up and it makes a little buzz, or it just doesn't stick at all and it comes off. And if it does stick, then you're like, oh my gosh, you can't get it off because it's like dried there after a while. Anyway, random drum tip for you. Okay, I'm gonna get everything ready to go. So I have these songs pulled up in Logic that I'm playing to. So, yeah, fun stuff. All right. Yeah. So I'll show you all kind of the drum production once I play through it. It'll be kind of like a live interpretation. There's like drum delay and all the stuff on the record you can check out. Let me make sure. Sweet. All right, here we go.
There is fire in the rain. I'm tired of hearing that the beauty faded yesterday. The day is calling out, it's calling out. I won't turn the other way. I don't wanna live my days looking back on all the old ones. Painted skies pass me by when I try to hold on. It will last, don't let it pass. These memories are who we are. These are the good old days. These are the good old days. Looking back through rosy glass, the present will never seem as warm as the past. I won't let these feelings hold me back. Breathe it in, don't let it pass. I don't wanna live my days looking back on all the old ones. Painted skies pass me by when I try to hold on. It won't last, don't let it pass. These memories are who we are. These are the good old days. These are the good old days. Painted sky cries over us, washing through these memories. This fire won't be satisfied till it covers all I see. Oh, till it covers all I need. These are the good old days. These are the good old days. I don't wanna live my days looking back on all the old ones. Painted skies pass me by when I try to hold on. It won't last, don't let it pass. These memories are who we are. These are the good old days. These are the good old days. These are the good old days.
All right, all right. Pretty sweet. Yeah. That was a great song by the one and only, the better half, the inimitable Lane Marie. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Sweet. Yeah, great track. I'm gonna get over here in front of y'all, get close and personal. Um, yeah, the link to the full version of that song is in the chat. If you want to check it out, go give it a listen. As is the first song that I performed, "Sunshine" by Wood Cathedrals. Pretty cool song. I love that song. That track, as I said before, has Justin Patton on electric, Matt Osborne on acoustic, Owen Lang on bass. Yeah, myself on drums, the beautiful Lane Marie on vocals, songwriting, keys. I mixed it, mastered it, produced it, recorded it all here. And yeah, so hopefully y'all are hearing everything okay. It'll be a little interesting listening back as far as like the song audio versus the drum audio. But
Looking back on all the old ones, painted sky. Looking back through rosy glass. The present.
so yeah, that is the live drum audio just tracked. And then here is the here's the studio audio. Get ready for way better sounding drums.
Will never seem as warm as the past. I will let the present.
So yeah, you can hear a lot of like drum delay on there, some overdrive, and oh sweet, David Sullivan, thanks for checking this out, man. Thanks for listening while you work. Yeah, you can hear some drum delay, some overdrive, on the drums and the recording. Way more mixed. I didn't use any drum samples on either of these songs. The first one or this one, which is like a strange point of pride for me. I feel like it's kind of silly, honestly, these days to be like, yeah, I didn't use any drum samples, so sick. But as a as a drummer, it's like this weird point of pride that I have when I don't use any drum samples. And yeah, sometimes I feel like if I lean too hard into drum samples and like uh, like just play a take and edit it all, you know, at that point I'm like fully a producer and 0% drummer anymore. I feel like so. Just trying to hang on to that, you know, that drummer card with everything I've got. So yeah, that was song 2, Good Old Days. Yeah, feel free to check out these artists on streaming. They're both yeah, super talented, great people. They live here locally in Athens. Lamer actually lives in this house. Crazy. And Brian is a Athens native, longtime Athens native, great guy. And yeah, so cool to work on those tracks. Yeah, Matt tracked guitar at his house, acoustic guitar, fit right in the track, no problem. Killed it. Yeah, and yeah, this is the last song that Lamry just released. It's part of a bigger album that we're putting out song by song. And I think there's one more song left to get out there, and then the album will be completely out, finished. We can move on with our lives, but a lot of great songs already out for y'all to check out. So I'm gonna go to my last song. This actually just is a song that just came out today. It's an album release from the artist Sean Fair, and I believe he is in the Midwest. He hired me as a session drummer for his album, and yeah, kind of Foo Fighters-y. I just shared the album in the chat. Feel free to check it out. And I want to shout out people that worked on the trying to make sure I shout out all of the people involved in this track as I look down at my phone like a slob. Blake Eisman, I believe is how you pronounce his name. Great mix engineer, killed it. Yeah, amazing mix engineer. Worked on a lot of like big records. Love how my drums turned out. Love how the songs sound. And yeah, it was really cool to work on these songs. So Sean Fair is the artist. The full album is linked in the chat. It was also mastered by Sage Audio. Yeah, and they did a great job. Blake and Sage Audio killed it. Yeah. I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything else. I think everything else was Sean's doing. All the guitars, songwriting, bass, I believe. Yeah, so Sean hired me to track drums on this last year. And yeah, good times. Check out the full album. I'm just going to do one song today. We'll see how this goes. He sent it to me last night without the drums. And I am going to rip into it live. I played through it like once. It's been like a year since I've played this song. So, oh yeah. Also, I did mess up. Good old days. I'm not going to tell you where, but go listen to the album version, and you will immediately, if you A/B this live performance, be able to tell some spots. Definitely did not play it note for note. I'm not a big note for note guy. I have transcribed stuff before. I do read music, but I usually play by ear. I usually feel it out in the moment. If I like the take, I like the take. If I need to punch something in, I punch something in. If it's like super complicated, I will through compose a part, but 99.9% of the time, that's not the case. So, yes, this will be the last song. We have been on here for 42 minutes. That is crazy. Feels like it's been no time. Probably a lot of me rambling and saying and the like. All right, cool. Sweet. I'm going to change out my snare for this track because it is way harder rock. I used a way more live snare. I'll give you a little preview of the track. Oh yeah, very rock. So yeah, sounds pretty awesome, pretty slamming. Um, so I'm gonna be playing along to the unmixed drumless track from Sean. He was kind enough to send that over. His album just came out today. Um, so go give that a listen. Linked in the chat. And I'm gonna try my hand at a little live take, baby. Here we go. So I'm gonna change out that snare. And yeah, you guys nothing. I'm still working on my like vocal branding. I'm going for like Terry Gross NPR style, like whispering into your eardrums kind of vibe. But you know, we'll see how that develops over time. All right, new snare. Also, I will say, as I'm setting up this snare, if you're like, wow, this is cool, I like drums, I have songs, and I want real people to play on them, which you may not. That's totally cool. That's totally valid. MIDI drums are totally a thing. You can reach out to me in a variety of ways. I've done my best to make myself completely available online in every imaginable way. So feel free to reach out on this chat. You can say, hey, Luke, I got a track for you, and I will check it out. And you can send it to me. And I do this kind of live thing all the time. Instead of live to Facebook, I do it live to like a Zoom call kind of situation. I use something called Session Wire, and we hop on and I play your song and record it into my computer's recording software. I use Logic Pro, and then I send you stems and a drum mix. And once you like the take, then I send it to you, all the files, and you can mix it into your song. If you need a mix engineer, I can do that too. Yeah. So I've actually shared a link to my website where you can reach out to me in a more official manner. Send me your song, book a little call. We can chat about it, see what you need, see what you're feeling. I can talk price, which I charge different stuff based on like what people are needing. You know, some people it's like, man, I just want like, excuse me, I just want like a take. And I play a take and they're like, that sounds amazing. And that's so fun when that happens. It doesn't always happen. There's other people that are like, I don't really know what I want. And I'd love to sit and track a bunch of takes and track a bunch of crazy overdubs of cymbals and shakers and things, and then send me like all 7 takes that we did. So yeah, I try and like charge less where I can for bigger batches of songs, for simpler stuff, and also try and like charge a fair rate for people who are needing a more comprehensive thing. So, yeah, feel free to hit me up in all the ways. Yeah, I think I'm set up. Let me test my snare placement. Insider tip. Most people like the snare to be in phase with the overheads. And so to do that, it needs to be the same distance from each overhead. And you measure that. If you want your kick to be the most prominent thing in the mix in the center of the kit, then you need the spot where your beater hits the center of the kick drum to be the same distance from the overheads. One of the two will be out of phase with the overheads. And you can kind of tweak that a little bit in post, but it's nice to just take a little time and line up the phase. So I'm going to do that right now. All right. Thanks for bearing with me through that riveting process. It's beanie weather over here in Georgia. So, yeah. Philip Henry gave me this beanie in college, and yeah, it's a staple in the winter months for me. Channeling my inner Dave King. I don't know if y'all know Dave King, great jazz drummer. Always wears a beanie. Cool. All right. Well, we are 51 minutes in. Doing great on time. I'm going to track this song, do a take, and then we'll be pretty much done. So here we go. This is called Hear Me Tonight by Sean Fair off his album One Last Feeble Attempt, out today on streaming platforms. Go check it out. I track drums on all the songs that have drums. So, yeah. Here we go. Hold on one second. Something sounds wonky. Okay, cool. I got it. No prob. I'm trying to have the songs like not crazy loud in y'all's ears so you can hear the drums, but loud enough just to be balanced well with the live drums I'm playing. And they're a little quiet in my ear, so I might turn up a little bit. Hopefully you can still hear my drums. Shout out to first time live streaming for an hour, playing drums on a live stream. Here we go.
I've been holding my breath for a minute, 'cause it's all that my lungs can do. Well, tonight it feels like the perfect time to finally say what I've been dying to say. And you might think it's unheard, but I've been biting my tongue for years. You didn't hear me the first few times, it's alright. No excuses now, the mic's right here. So who will be the one to drag this out? I'm afraid we can't be saved. And who will be the one to call you out? I hope you hear every word I say. Coming from the mouth of babes, the resistance feels all the same. And it kinda seems like the perfect time to finally say I believe you're the one to blame. And you might think it's your turn, oh, this should be fun to hear. But if you admit it, I'll forgive and we can both move on. No excuses now, the crowd's right here. So who will be the one to sing you out if the choir has left the stage? And who will be the one to take their bow? I'm afraid, my friend, that's the end of the play. And I won't be the one to drag this out. I'm afraid we can't be saved, but I might be the one to call you out. I hope you hear every word I say. 'Cause oh, it's so nice to know all this time it was just you putting on a show. No, hey, that's alright. I can let it all slide, but only if you hear me tonight. So nice to know all this time it was just you putting on a show. No, hey, that's alright. I can let it all slide, but only if you hear me
Okie dokie. The song fades out. So, yeah, there's not like an actual ending. That was fun. We'll see how that actually sounds on review, but I enjoyed it. And yeah, appreciate y'all coming out. David says, couldn't hear the live drums this time. Huh. I had the drums muted. That's hilarious. Okay. I'm actually going to do that again so y'all can hear it. Good times. I think I muted the drums to show y'all the like recording drums on the last song. So yeah, cool. All right. Take two, here we go. Thank y'all for joining in. Good stuff. Thanks, David. Rude me on. All right, here we go. Hopefully you can hear the drums. I'm going to do a sound check, and David's going to tell me if you can hear it. Cool. I think there's some delay. But yeah, man, I'm going to go through it. This is the last track. Hear Me Tonight by Sean Fair.
I've been holding my breath for a minute, 'cause it's all that my lungs can do. Well, tonight it feels like the perfect time to finally say what I've been dying to say. You might think it's sudden, but I've been biting my tongue for years. You didn't hear me the first few times, it's alright. No excuses now, the fight's right here. So who will be the one to track this out? I'm afraid we can't be saved. And who will be the one to call you out? I hope you hear every word I say. Coming from the mouth of babes, the resistance feels all the same. And it kinda seems like the perfect time to finally say I believe you're the one to blame. You might think it's your turn. Oh, this should be fun to hear. But if you admit it or forgive it, we can both move on. No excuses now, the crowd's right here. So who will be the one to sing you out if the choir has left the stage? And who will be the one to take their bow? I'm afraid, my friend, that's the young plan. I will be the one to drag this out. I'm afraid we can't be saved, but I might be the one to call you out. I hope you hear every word I say. So it's so nice to know. All this time it was just you putting on a show. That's alright. I can let it all slide, but only if you hear me
The song fades out, as I said before. Sweet. That was fun. little flubs in there, but that's live, baby. So yeah, this was fun. We are right over an hour. I honestly didn't think I was gonna hit an hour, honestly, but I did. So, yeah, that was good. That was fun. Thank you all for joining on my maiden voyage. Up, my headphones came out. Oh, boom. There they are. Good stuff. All right. Well, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna plan to try and do this every week. Cover more tracks. I've got other recent releases that I did not cover today. That I'm super proud of. So, yeah. Feel free to check out if you want to follow along. Again, sorry for all you Spotify like non-users, but if you want to follow along with recent releases, I just shared a link to my credits playlist, where you can listen to stuff that's come out recently that I'm proud of. Yeah, so super thankful for everyone that joined and for every artist I get to track with. A couple shout outs that I didn't get to today as far as like playing to tracks. Ryan Jackson is a great songwriter from Nashville. He just came out with his debut single, Get Me Through August. It's on that playlist. And yeah, love that song. Very cool song. Kind of like moody lo-fi folk. And Tyler Sky, great producer in Nashville, hired me for that track, and he did an amazing job on that song. And then the band Serin has a song out. It's called The Xmas Files, which is hilarious. Santa is an Alien. It's a Christmas song. And it's pretty hilarious and just like a well done song. Kind of a fun spirited Christmas song about Santa being an alien. And I'm super excited to have played on that song. I've been listening to Serin for a very long time. They're a really cool folk band if you don't know them. And they were kind enough to reach out to me to track some drums. So, yeah, that is pretty much it. I will be back hopefully next week with another live stream, bringing down more songs. If you have songs that you want drums recorded on, you can go to my website and send me the track and book a call, and we can chat about it. See what your goals are, what your vibe is, what you're looking for. See if I'm a good fit. And yeah, really enjoyed it. It was a fun time. And yeah, I will do this again next week. Have a good one.